Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Y'all, I don't know what's going on out here, y'all. Another mass shooting. That's two back to back. One in Mississippi, across Mississippi, and another one in South Carolina. What's going on? Here. Let me just read this to you. Four deceased and at least 20 injured after mass shooting at busy bar in South Carolina. At a bar. Four people was four people was unalived and at least 20 others was injured after pow pow erupted at a busy eatery in South Carolina at around 1 a.m. local time on Sunday. Today is Sunday. So it was 1 o'clock in the morning. October the 12th, authorities respond to a report of a shooting at Woolies Bar and Grill on St. Helena's Island. The Beaufort County Sheriff Office said in a news release shared on Facebook. Hundreds of people had been at the location before. Multiple victims and witnesses ran to nearby business seeking shelter from the powwowing. What do you mean hundreds of people? Hundreds of people at a bar? At a bar? Hundreds? They must have been having like a dinner, a party, birthday party, or something because hundreds of people, hundreds of people have been at the location before. Multiple victims and witnesses ran to the nearby businesses seeking shelter from the powwowing. Upon arriving at the scene, deputies made contact with a large crowd of people, several of whom were suffering from powwowing, said the BCSO per the news release. Police said four people was pronounced deceased at the scene, while at least 20 others was injured in the powwowing. Four people who were in critical condition was transported to the local hospital. More victims was continued to show up at area hospitals seeking medical attention from the injuries sustained at the scene, said the BSCO. The victims' names had not been released at this time. Authorities are investigating persons of interest with the assistance of multiple law enforcement agencies, fire department, and the Beaufort County EMS team. According to the news release, this is a tragic and difficult incident for everyone. We're asking for patience as we continue to investigate this incident. The news concluded. South Carolina Representative Nancy Mace said in a statement on X that she was completely heartbroken over the powwow incident. Our prayers are with the victims, their families, and everyone impacted by the horrific act of violence, she wrote. The incident in South Carolina came less than a month after three people was unalived and several others was wounded in a powwow at the American Fish Company waterfront restaurant in North Carolina on September 27th. Authorities are asking anyone with information about the South Carolina powwow to contact investigators Master Master Sergeant Duncan at 843-255-3418. This is crazy, y'all. Two, two This is just sad. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's a bar and grill. Like, what went wrong there? We can't go nowhere. We can't go nowhere. We can't say nothing wrong to nobody. If you don't like that person over there, you know, it ain't even like you start arguing and let it go. You, they have to. Why do you have to draw weapons like a duel? What is this? This is so sad that this is happening back to back. This is really really sad, y'all. I don't know, y'all. This is really really sad. This is very sad, but my heart goes out to the families that lost their loved ones, really to all of them, because I know it had to be chaos. I just know they said hundreds of people been there before. I'm not saying they was there at that moment. I don't know how many people was there, but it was a lot, and it had to be pandemonium there. Everybody had to just be losing it, losing it. I just did one, the Mississippi one. They even pow the pregnant woman. What? They don't care. They don't care. You better know it. You better know it. Like, for real, y'all. Alright, hold on.
Can I just have you say and spell your first and last name?
Yeah, Willie Terrell, Willieturrell.
Perfect. And you're the owner here of Willie's.
That's right.
Just tell me just the nuts and bolts of what happened last night.
So, I'm not sure everything that took place in terms of what exactly happened. The shooting occurred, but it occurred outside, and I was inside. But I mean, I could tell you from inside, I could hear what sounded like machine gun fire, and I could see the swarm of people coming in, and things happen so fast, just bodies on the ground, people just trying to duck for cover, and going out and seeing people CPR being conducted on people in the parking lot. So I just know it was just a mayhem, a tragedy outside, and it's unreal. It's unreal, honestly.
Do you remember around what time that happened?
Yeah, so had to be around 1 o'clock. I know it was around 1 o'clock, 12:50ish. It was that time when you kind of hit the height of the nightlife. So about an hour for closing. Everybody wants to get in and get their last drink, or make their last acquaintances. So yeah, about one.
And what was the event that happened?
Yeah, so it was a alumni party for Battle Creek tailgaters. So two folks, people from the Battle Creek community was throwing in. Of course, we had alumni parties all weekend. So we had Buford High Friday night, and this is Battle Creek.
And just how many people were here when it happened?
Oh man, it's so we don't have like a finite number. I mean, we were packed though. I mean, it was a packed event. I mean, the club was packed. The parking lot was packed. It was well attended. Of course, with the mayhem, we didn't have time to really get those final numbers from security about what our capacity was. But I just know it was full house.
And of those people killed, did you know any of them?
Yeah. So unfortunately, the one of the security officers who passed away happens to be the son of my dad's best friend. So he came and we spoke the night before. So we spoke the night before, and so it was close, real close to home.
Sorry.
Mm.
Trying to think of anything else. Yeah.
So on that night, you people got great. I'm so sorry for this.
Yeah.
Can you describe the atmosphere before everything happened?
Yeah. So prior to the gunshots, it was great. I mean, it was everything you would have wanted from an alumni party. I mean, people were smiling, people were dancing, people were having a fantastic time. We did a lot of renovations. People were just enjoying themselves. I mean, you can look around and just see like people were, people were having a great time prior to, what took place, and it just was a complete, reversal. Well, it's just yeah. I mean, it was nice. It was a great time, man. I heard the shots. I was, I laid on the ground with everybody else. Um, I have coworkers and family members that the first thing is everybody okay, and I mean, yeah.
What are you doing if you remember what happened?
Yeah, so right before the shots fired out, I just brought my staff and my we have our own club security that helps maintain the bars, and I mean I just brought them out. I mean it was great end of nights. We sat down and had to toast ourselves. Just successful night. And that was it. Like it's all downhill. Like the work's done. Just ready, for everybody to get ready. Lights go on in 30 minutes. Things get ready, it's like the night's over. Like, better go home. So, yeah.
Do you notice anything like a build-up before that took place?
No. This one of the ones where, like, you just can't. I couldn't have called. There's been times when, like, when we have conversations, get too testy. Like, kill a bar early. Let's turn the lights on. Let's thin the crowd out. I mean, there's times that you see things, and just as a club owner, like you just got to be, mindful of the crowd. You try to respond and react. Maybe, this is one of those times when, like as a small business owner, I'm usually getting a few security, and then me taking a, kind of a personal role of myself and securing the club. This is one of the times when, thought we had it fully handled. I mean, we had a full security staff. I mean, I don't think I've even ever. It might be the first time we had so many armed security, a professional company that came out. So I mean, it's hard because it's just one of the times where like my eye wasn't, on the crowd as much as it would have been. So
It's your baby, right? It's your baby, it's your business, your salesman. So I see your staff here, and we talked to your staff first, and they're holding up pretty good in that sense. They're supporting, I can tell. How do you guys are working together during this traumatic event?
I mean, that's what it's all about, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm thankful for everybody who walked away. I'm thankful for everybody who's alive, who is safe. And we just gotta come together and support each other at this time. I mean, it's kind of what makes or breaks community. It's something that it's happened. It's horrible, but we got to find a way to make good of it. To make it better than how we found it, and just got to find a way to work together and make tomorrow better. That these things don't happen.
So what are your plans at this point right now?
Probably too early to say. I mean, my focus right now is just the families that's involved. My staff, making sure that they're okay during this time. I mean, it's hard. It's really hard to call. It's really hard to call. I mean, who knows where to go at this point.
To see that brother break down like that is so sad. He couldn't take it. He broke down. He didn't even know what to say. He's like, you know, his like he said, his father's friend's son was security, and he lost his life. He doesn't even know right now. He's in shock. I'm gonna be real with you. He's definitely in shock, And he said he had so many, so many security, armed security, and this still happened. I feel so bad for the families that this happened to, y'all. Like, for real, my heart really goes out to him. And to see this brother break down like this here, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a black business owner, and this had to happen. This can make you or break you. Like, for real. This is very, very sad to see this man. You know, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't even know what's next. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know what's next. Y'all, I'm going to go. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe. And y'all send some prayers for these people that lost their lives. And send some prayers his way, because this is a lot on him and his staff and the people that was there. You know, this is bad. This is bad. We got to get it together, y'all. We really do. We have to get it together, because we're just destroying each other. Like, for real. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go. Like I said, hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. Y'all, peace.